How do we calculate the BDT score? Very simple. You simply compare the win number with the drift number. So if the win score is greater than the drift score, you can eat it. If the drift score is higher than the win score, you leave it. Full stop. So let's put it into practice. Let's say you're looking at something like the nutritional values of a Mars bar. You're looking at the per 100 grams and it shows you that it has very little protein and fiber, maybe 2 grams in total. So it has a win score of 2. But the sugar, salt and fats combined, saturated fats, is closer to 30. So we have a win score of 2 and a drift score of 30. So we have a drift to win ratio of 15 to 1. 15 times as much drift as there is win. A terrible ratio and a food that is undeniably pulling you way off course. A Mars bar is adrift. But now let's look at something like a chocolate-flavoured Graze bar. Still sweet, still chocolatey, still a snack, but it might have 6 grams of protein and 4 grams of fibre, so a win score of 10. Compared to a drift side, where maybe it has 7 grams of sugar, 2 grams of saturated fat, and a touch of salt. So a drift score of 9, essentially a ratio of 1 to 1. And that is my minimum threshold, 1 to 1 or better. If the win score matches or beats the drift score, it's allowed. If not, you don't eat it. Now, if your brain is already running a mental list of all the items you're worried you'd have to give up, or all of the things you simply wouldn't want to give up, allow me to reassure you right now that whilst the food industry has reached new levels of pushing foods with very high drift scores onto you, because they know it gets you addicted and it leaves you wanting more, there are a number of shining stars in the